The morning of my surgery. I'm walking Mr. Pickles, and I have to be at the surgery center in about 1 hour, and I'm having my tonsils removed. So everybody wish me luck. I'm feeling pretty positive about it, and I think I have a really good plan for recovery. I've got lots of cold things to eat, lots of soft foods to eat, and I'm gonna do a Tylenol Ibuprofen piggyback, and I think it's gonna be good. I'm gonna just keep a positive outlook and see how it goes. All right, I'll see you guys on the other side. Post-tonsillectomy. So far, so good. Okay, so I have been seeing a lot of folks do tonsillectomy post-operative recovery videos, so I thought I would join the club, and I thought it might be helpful for those people who are preparing for surgery. Today is officially post-operative day 1. Yesterday I had my surgery at around 10:30 in the morning. I was home by 1 p.m. and I began my recovery process. Obviously, post-operative day 0, I had a lot of medications in me because of the general anesthesia. They gave me like Versed and a couple other like heavy narcotics. I have an allergy to Percocet, so my plan of recovery does not include Percocet. So I did a lot of research, and full disclosure, I am a nurse. I'm not a surgical nurse, obviously, but I decided that I wanted to do a piggyback plan. So I'm actually doing Tylenol every 6 hours, and ibuprofen every 6 hours. So let's say I start with ibuprofen, 3 hours later, I'm going to do regular strength Tylenol, 2 of those, so 650 milligrams, and then 3 hours later, I'll do 600 milligrams of ibuprofen. The thing with Tylenol is you have to be careful because you can't go over between 3,000 milligrams and 4,000 milligrams of Tylenol per day, so you want to be careful with that. So I asked the anesthesiologist how much Tylenol he gave me during the surgery, and he told me 1,000 milligrams, so I was just kind of watching my Tylenol intake. The reason why I chose to do the piggyback is because what I've noticed with a lot of folks is when they are in recovery, they're relying heavily on narcotics. Narcotics are really for breakthrough pain, so they should be, in addition to your Tylenol or ibuprofen or other medications that your surgeon gives you, if it's breaking through. But I think a lot of folks, what they do is they rely on the Percocet or the narcotic for their pain, and of course they come with side effects. So you're gonna feel really loopy, dizzy, sleepy, and you might be constipated. So my surgeon gave me prednisone the first day. So I took 40 milligrams of prednisone this morning, and then I'm taking Gabapentin today 3 times a day, and I'll take Gabapentin tomorrow as well. But I'm continuing with the ibuprofen and Tylenol. So this is post-operative day 1. I set my clock last night, and I woke up every 3 hours to rotate the Tylenol and ibuprofen. I have felt great today. I've walked 6,700 steps, I believe, and I'm feeling really good. I am only, my surgeon told me I could eat anything I wanted, but she was like, you probably won't want to eat everything. But I have decided just to stick to cold foods, and the reason for that is for the added benefit of reducing inflammation. After 48 hours, after 3 days, I may decide to graduate a little bit with my diet, but for now I'm just sticking with that. The other thing I'm doing is water, staying hydrated. A good indication of how well hydrated you are is how clear your urine is. So you want to stay on top of that because you don't want your throat to dry out. So that has been so far my recovery experience. I'm going to post post-operative day 2, 3, 4, see how I do. I've heard that day 4 through 7, you can kind of take a turn for the worse due to the healing process in the back of your throat. I'm not going to include pictures of my throat here just in case we have squeamish people. Like my husband, for example, he will not look at my throat. But yeah, so that's been my experience so far. But I thought I would just, share my experience, let you know what I'm doing and what my plan is. So remember, stay on top of your pain. You want to set your clock for every 3 hours if you choose to do the piggyback. I do have Dilaudid if I need it. I haven't had to use it. I might take it at nighttime, but I don't think so far I don't need it, knock on wood. So anyways, that's my experience. Hope you guys have a similar experience and feel okay. Okay, so one thing I forgot to mention that I think has been super important and helped me stay successful on my piggyback regimen is I purchased this on Amazon. So it is a pill box. And the reason why I did this is because when you're really tired, especially post-operative day one, and also like when you don't want to rely so much on your partner or your, and maybe you don't have somebody to help you during recovery, this allows you to be pretty independent. So it has the days of the week labeled. I'll show you. So this is Wednesday, which was the day that I had surgery yesterday. And then it has 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. So I started with ibuprofen and then switched to Tylenol 3 hours later. Ibuprofen, Tylenol, ibuprofen, Tylenol, ibuprofen. Okay. And then so I have Thursday here as well, and then so on and so forth. So it just helps me stay organized because if I forget, like last night in the middle of the night, I was like, wait, did I take my medication when I woke up at 4:30 to take my second dose? And I couldn't remember because I was so groggy. But because I had this pill box, I was able to see, oh yeah, I did take it 3 hours earlier, and just like I was supposed to. So I hope this is helpful. So again, I'm doing a piggyback method. I'm doing Tylenol and ibuprofen, rotating every 3 hours. I do have 2 milligrams of Dilaudid if I need it for nighttime, or I could take it during the day too, but I've decided to hold off on that because I like the added benefit of not feeling dizzy, loopy, and like so far and also you can get fevers post-surgically as well. That so far I haven't had any of that as well. So I may just be like jinxing all of this, but I feel really good. I'm hoping that I continue in that trajectory. All right, bye.